Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Ritchie Plunkett from the Puppet Geek, and today guys, we're taking a look at the Razer Man O War gaming headset. Now this right here is a 7.1 virtual surround sound headset, and I can tell you straight off the bat, it performs really well. Playing Battlegrounds with this headphone it allowed me to actually pinpoint where people were coming from, and it just sounded incredible, and just being immersed within gameplay but also movies as well. Now the actual headphones themselves contain a 50mm driver, so you're going to get that nice rich sound. Build quality is sort of like a really hard plastic, very familiar if you are used to Razer headphones. However, as you can see here, it contains a nice little LED in the ear cups. The actual headband itself is also really nice, has this nice plush leatherette feeling, but it's also lightweight as I mentioned before, so you're not going to feel any weight for long gaming sessions. Now the LEDs can be customized through the Razer software, which is also a nice touch, and you can turn them off, which I do suggest, especially when playing for long gaming sessions, because these can drain your battery. Now even though Razer do promise up to 14 hours of use, this is based on 2 hours per gaming session. The ear cups themselves are really nice, sort of this nice leatherette, plush feeling, really nicely. They didn't feel too tight on my head, but not too loose. They were like just right. The microphone quality is what you're hearing right now. The quality isn't, I wouldn't say amazing, but at the same time it doesn't sound shit. It's basically gonna get the job done, and I think it's okay. What do you guys think? Never lose your dongle again, because Razer's actually implemented a little insert for your dongle now, which I thought was a little nice touch. Now on the opposite side, we've got your power button, your charging via micro USB, and also your toggle for your microphone control. Now on your opposite side, you've got the same but for your speakers. Now if you're familiar with any other Razer product, you will know that if you download the app, you're allowed to actually customize your product a bit further. One being the Razer Man O War headset. Straight off the bat, when you actually install the drivers, it asks you to actually calibrate the headset, which I thought was a really nice touch, especially because everyone has different hearing. Now with this, we're able to actually customize the 7.1 surround sound and actually tweak it to our liking. Now moving straight over, because this app, you can dive in, we can talk about this all day long, but I do want to go through it quite quickly. Now through here, you do have audio settings, which I do really like, because it's not just a toggle on and off, it allows us to actually adjust how much of the level as well. For example, we've got bass boost turned on, and I actually prefer my headphones just slightly a bit bassy, but I can actually toggle it, just how much. Whereas, other softwares out there or other gaming headsets, it's either just on and off. So sometimes, yeah, that's not too bad, but sometimes, when you get a bit more bass and you really want to just notch it down, Razer actually allows you to do this within its software. And same goes for its microphone. For mic monitoring, the same thing. It's not either on or off. It actually allows you to actually customize how much percentage of the mic monitoring that you actually want, because a lot of people do have a preference, or sometimes they just want a little bit in the background rather than having it full blaring, because we know some headsets can be quite loud, especially when monitoring or hearing back your own voice, and that can be a bit weird, especially when you are talking to someone via Skype or through TeamSpeak and such. Moving straight over, again, a nice little feature that I thought was really neat is that they've added these little toggle right here that allows us to switch between 2.0 and 7.1 surround sound per application. So if I was to open a movie, for example, in VLC, I can actually toggle between 7.1 surround sound and get that nice rich experience. But when I'm editing, obviously I want to actually just hear it in stereo. So again, as opposed to having just on or off for every application, we can tweak it for individual applications, which is a nice touch. Everyone knows EQs. I'm not going to go mess around with that. I like to always just keep it flat. And from here, we've got our lighting controls. Now I just have it on a spectrum, cycling through all the colors, but I suggest actually turning them off when you are going to play a long gaming session, because they can drain your battery quite quickly. The Razer Man O War is an amazing gaming headset, and I can go on and on about it. A few things I like to point out though, however, is the battery life. I found myself having to actually recharge this more than often, and I didn't really get the sort of week's use of it, but when turning the LEDs off, I sort of did. but everything else about the actual headset itself was perfect. You know, lightweight, comfortable to wear on either a large or small head, and also the way the build quality I think was really nicely done. It wasn't too cheaply made, but also light enough to play for long gaming sessions. I highly recommend picking up the Man O War gaming headset if you're looking for a wireless 7.1 surround sound headset. However, keep note, they actually do have a wired version as well. Anyway guys, if you have any questions about the headset, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.